I've been an FBI agent for 11 years. Most people think the hardest part of the job is catching killers. It isn't. The hardest part is knowing who a killer is and having no way to prove it. 3 years ago, I moved to a quiet neighborhood just outside Bridgeport, Connecticut. A few months later, the family next door moved in, the Whitakers. Mark, his wife Sarah, and their daughter Emma. They seemed perfect. At the same time, I was helping review cold cases, including the unsolved murder of Rachel Monroe. Rachel disappeared 5 years earlier after leaving work in Bridgeport. 8 months later, her remains were found in a wooded area. The case had gone completely cold. One night, while reviewing old evidence, I noticed a blurry gas station photo taken days before Rachel disappeared. In the background was a man who looked remarkably like my neighbor, Mark Whitaker. The image wasn't clear enough to mean anything, but it stuck with me. Over the next year, I started noticing strange things. Mark often left the house late at night. The family kept thick curtains closed at all hours. Once, I watched Mark spend an entire weekend digging in his backyard before covering the area with fresh sod. Suspicious? Maybe. Evidence? Not even close. Then one afternoon, Sarah accidentally dropped a box while unloading groceries. Newspaper clippings scattered across the driveway. Every single one was about Rachel Monroe's murder. She quickly gathered them up and laughed it off as a true crime obsession. Still, the feeling in my gut kept growing. Months later, I noticed Emma wearing a silver necklace that looked exactly like one described in Rachel's case file, a detail never released to the public. Unfortunately, thousands of similar necklaces existed. Another dead end. Then came the moment I couldn't shake. Driving home one rainy night, I passed the Whitakers' garage. The door was cracked open. Inside, illuminated by a single light, I saw Mark staring at a framed photograph. For just a second, my headlights lit it up. It was Rachel Monroe. The next morning, it was gone. No photo, no proof, nothing. A few weeks later, Mark stopped me while I was getting my mail. He smiled and asked, "Still looking into Rachel Monroe?" My blood ran cold. I had never mentioned the case to anyone in the neighborhood. I asked how he knew. He simply smiled. "Just a guess." I brought everything to my supervisor. Photos, notes, timelines, observations. He reviewed it all and pushed the file back. "Interesting," he said, "but there's nothing here." And he was right. No warrant, no arrest, no evidence. Today, the Whitakers still live next door. Rachel Monroe's murder remains unsolved. Officially, there are no suspects. But every morning when I leave for work and see Mark standing in his driveway, I can't help wondering if the answer to a 5-year-old murder case has been living 20 feet away from me the entire time. And if I'm right, how long can someone hide in plain sight before they finally make a mistake?